welcome everyone to the first edition of Indie Media Magazine with your host, Rots. My name is Rots, Romeo, Oscar, Tango, Zulu. And our first report, I'm bringing you an emergency action report, emergency SITREP, because we have two E6s, E6 Doomsdays up in the air right now. Looks like one is either coming into land or in Maryland or Delaware, Virginia. But we have one E6 here, Hotel Uniform Zulu 66. And then we have another E6 here. And first of all, this E6 Huz 66 is at 8,750 feet and at 293 knots. Okay, so he has his transponder on. He is tracking. This other one is not tracking, but he's at 25,000 feet. He doesn't have any flight traces on. There's a lot of military activity around the East Coast, Washington, D.C. area. There's a C-17 here, Romeo Charlie Hotel 870, and we have a C-130 here. Okay, you have this C-17 here. And I'm going to look into what these are. These look like these are balloons that we have up, atmospheric balloons that are doing some sort of surveys, you would say, carefully. But we have two E6Bs up on the eastern seaboard, which is pretty strange. And one is at a low altitude, one's kind of cruising around a low altitude. Let's see what's going on with them now. So this E6 has landed in Maryland. This E6 is Charlie Oscar Romeo Echo 64. He's at 24,975 feet, cruising at 300 knots. So looks like they just changed shifts. They might be flying cross country. I will keep a track on these both. And there's a lot of military activity going on in the eastern seaboard, especially Washington, D.C., with all the drone, UAP, UFO, alien stuff going on right now, which I've been reporting on my channel. We have a C-17 here going across the drink at 33,000. We have a C-130 at 20,000, cruising at 221 knots. And that's all we got that we can track right now. That's on the eastern seaboard. Is there anything else going on in the U.S.? Continental U.S. CONOS. No. There's a C-17 in Alaska. Anything in Hawaii? Nope. Not a transponder anyway. So this is what we have in the air right now over the continental United States. Okay, going over across the drink here to Europe. Let's see what we have here. C-17. Another C-17 out of Spain. He's at 30,000 feet. A lot of cargo moving around right now. Okay, so this is what Europe looks like at the moment. I don't have any other traces on Russian planes or yet that popping up yet. But when I do, I'll come back. Let me show you some of the other panels on the website, some other things on the website uh, on the channel. We have Earthquake 3D, which is live earthquake alerts from around the world. Mainly just interested in California, West Coast, Hawaii, um, Japan. A lot of activity going on in the Ring of Fire, and this is where I am, Vietnam, right here, southern Vietnam, Saigon. Coming to you from Saigon. This is Rots from Saigon with Indie Media Magazine. I'll be traveling around Vietnam on my motorbikes with the camera, live streaming, walking and talking with the live stream, with panels, with the news, reporting on aircraft, earthquakes, and the Ukrainian frontline, Ukraine war, wherever it spills over into the Middle East as well, Middle East reports. And then I'll be playing some content and doing commentary, mostly on UAP things right now. Is a hot thing that's going on. It's crazy how many UFO reports, over 6,000 reported to the police and FBI, and many that were confirmed by officials. And I have a lot of videos in the past live streams that have a lot of great footage, so I just play the whole thing. I'm going to break them all down. I'm going to play them again and break it down, do commentary on them. That way I can get used to that instead of just doing a 24/7 live feed of everything going on. I'll just keep the maps up and the alerts. So let's see what else we have. The Deep State Frontline Ukraine reports by the Deep State team. Oh, my bad. I didn't show you the earthquake report. Okay, so I just sat there and talked to myself for a few minutes without showing you. This is the Earthquake 3D website. Okay, and then we set these magnitudes for 4 and above, and the age to 4, 3 days, the last 3 days, and hide everything. Then we can go in and look at a clean map. And get her spinning. Nothing unusual. .3 in Russia. No, Japan. Japan is pretty active. Japan is pretty active here. And as well as, this is a tectonic plate. This is Ring of Fire, so is this. So it's going to be naturally active. And this is where I am, Vietnam. Saigon, Vietnam, right there. My name is Rots, Romeo, Oscar, Tango, Zulu. Living and working here in Vietnam. I'm an American expatriate. So doing the YouTube channel now that I've always wanted to do. A long time that I've waited to do this. But I finally have the time actually to do it, and the interesting content around Vietnam that I can report from and go out and do videos, do food reviews, product reviews, service reviews, um, travel. Uh, so, Indie Media Magazine is going to be in different sections. We have Ross reviews, we'll have world news, we'll have travel and leisure, and I'll come up with some funky names for those different um, categories. But it'll be in a magazine type of format, a digital magazine format, online, live streaming, recorded, cut up, edited, you know, just mishmashed. Okay, now here is the Deep State UA website. Now, Deep State UA, this is the Ukrainian team that is putting together the frontline reports for Ukraine, and they were taken down, not taken down, but they weren't updating for a long time because they were being harassed by the Ukrainian government and threatened to be put on the front lines, which I wouldn't want to do. But they had some of the most comprehensive reporting here so far, and there are other websites that I refer to, but this is pretty much the go-to for everyone. I mean, they're fair and balanced. They're not more pro-Russian reporting or more pro-Ukrainian reporting. They're just reporting what's happening. So looks like here we have a major type of movement here. Look at this. You can see an encircling movement here to probably capture Kupnansk and Krivnitska. And I got to work on my Russian. It's rusty. Um, but there is definitely a salient forming here where they could close off this and diminish Ukraine further. There's also movement here on this front, which they can turn. They can turn this direction. They can turn this direction. They can close this direction. They can close this direction. They could, we're pushing in a southwesterly direction and pushing north here, and so they could close this gap here uh, theoretically from here to here. We have some map tools we can use. So they could close this direction. Yeah, they can close off that direction. They can close off this direction. Yeah, they close off this. Sorry. They could do this. Yeah, that's what I would do. I could move in this direction. I could move south in this direction and close the gap. I could move north in this direction. I could also move south in this direction. Keep pushing, put pressure on the east here, and uh, these units can all join up here and form another
further front line?
Distance of about 80 kilometers. They could possibly close. Okay, so this is what we do. This is what we'll be doing on Indie Media Magazine. And check out all my other videos and shorts. I know I have a lot of long live streams, but I'll be redoing those and with commentary and keeping them shorter to around 15 to 20 minutes, and a 24/7 live stream with all the panels up, and then I'll break in, and then at a certain time during the day I'll make a schedule and I'll post it on the community, and I'll post a schedule on the website on the channel so you can see it on screen. And we will put the live stream back up and bring you some more content on the UAPs going around the East Coast. I'm just finding all kinds of fascinating footage also on Reddit, so I'll go on Reddit and play some of those videos that I found on Reddit too. But let's get the 24/7 stream back going again, and I'll come back to you in another couple hours. This is Romeo Oscar Tango Zulu reporting to you from Saigon, Vietnam. Good morning, Vietnam. It is 8:10 a.m. in the morning, and it is hot. It's damn hot out there. The sun is shining. Get yourself a coconut and ice, coffee. Go to town. Go to town, baby. Go to town. Okay, this is Ross out. This is Romeo Oscar Tango Zulu checking out.